Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Hi everybody, I'm Jae-hee from KoreanClass101.com. Do you know how to say I love you in Korean? In this lesson, you'll learn 3 different ways to say I love you and a special phrase for Valentine's Day. Let's start with the most common phrase, 사랑해요. 사랑해요. I love you. This phrase is direct. You should use it only when you're confessing your love. If you want to be less direct, you can use this phrase. 당신은 나에게 무척 소중해요. 당신은 나에게 무척 소중해요. It means you mean so much to me. Now, if you want to be more romantic in expressing your love for someone, you can say this phrase. 말로는 내 사랑을 설명할 수 없습니다. 말로는 내 사랑을 설명할 수 없습니다. It means words can't describe my love for you. Now you know 3 different ways to say I love you in Korean. And here's one more. What if you want to spend Valentine's Day with someone special? In that case, say this phrase. 발렌타인 데이 같이 보낼래요? Will you be my Valentine? Or literally, do you want to spend Valentine's Day together? 발렌타인 데이 같이 보낼래요? Let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what we've learned. Listen to the expression and repeat after me. I love you. 사랑해요. 사랑해요. You mean so much to me. 당신은 나에게 무척 소중해요. 당신은 나에게 무척 소중해요. Words can't describe my love for you. 말로는 내 사랑을 설명할 수 없습니다. 말로는 내 사랑을 설명할 수 없습니다. Will you be my Valentine? 발렌타인데이 같이 보낼래요? 발렌타인데이 같이 보낼래요? Well done! Did you know that on Valentine's Day, some theaters in Korea set up a kiss time in the middle of the performance or showing? Kiss time is when the lights are turned off in the middle of the performance without any notice, so that couples can kiss. Korean couples prefer having a private kiss time than kissing openly in public places. You just learned 3 different ways to say I love you in Korean and 1 special phrase for Valentine's Day. And if you're interested in learning more, don't forget to download your free Romance and Love cheat sheet, which includes romantic words, compliments, and pickup lines. Check out the description below and go to KoreanClass101.com now. I'll see you next time. 안녕히 계세요.
Maybe first you can pretend like you know the person from somewhere, okay? That always works.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, wait, that's English.
Yeah.
Hola, Maca. M'han dit que et dius Anja? És correcte?
Very sexy inside.
Yeah.
Mexican?
No.
No, Mexican sounds good.
Is it Spanish?
No.
No.
Va, que et llegiré una frase. D'acord?
Yes.
Portuguese? No.
So maybe it's Spain. Spanish, like.
It's in Spain.
Oh. How do they say it? Maybe I don't know how to say in English. Catalonians?
Yeah.
Really?
Catalan.
Oh, really?
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Hola Max, ¿cómo estás? La verdad es que te iba a tirar un chamullo barato, pero te vi los ojos y no sé, te quiero invitar a salir, te quiero para algo serio. La verdad que no soy de hacer estas cosas, es raro en mí, pero desde el momento en el que te vi, estoy sintiendo cosas que antes no sentía. No sé qué me está pasando. Y no sé si es tu voz o tu sonrisa, pero me parece que tenemos que ir a tomar algo juntos. Así que lo que voy a hacer es darte mi número de teléfono, me vas a escribir, tal vez nos vamos a enamorar, no sé, veremos qué pasa. ¿Está bien?
No sé.
I know.
Wow, this is like love confession.
I have to admit that it was like kind of romantic, like the pronunciation and stuff.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, the content is a bit cheesy. Yeah, sorry about that.
Is it Spanish language, right?
I don't know, you think so?
Yeah.
Es castellano, exactamente.
我喜欢跟你在一起的感觉。我能请你喝杯东西吗？你怎么那么可爱？
It was so sudden. I don't know.
This is easy.
Are you willing to come to my place afterwards? Yeah, just like to be kind of like spice things up a bit.
Like it's Mandarin.
Yes. How come you know?
I've got a lot of Chinese friends.
Oh.
라면 먹고 갈래?
Okay.
No. This is obvious for me.
It means, do you want to drop by my house and eat instant noodle with me?
This sounds like something like Chinese or Vietnamese to me.
They really use it? I mean, or it's just like...
This line is from a movie, so actually everyone knows. Yeah, 타.
That's it.
Yeah, 타.
Korean, right?
Okay, so let's say Korean.
But please remember this line. 라면 먹고 갈래?
라면
Because
먹고 갈래?
this line is usually used by female.
Oh,
So it's like,
I will try.
place.
Today I will try.
Yeah, 라면 먹고 갈래?
라면 먹고 갈래?
Yeah.
どこかでお会いしたことありますか？ないと思います。
今度一緒にご飯でもどうですか？
まだ食べた。
まだ食べてない。It means no, maybe. I didn't expect the answer. It was like one way. 僕が必ず君を守るから。
Oh, I got excited.
And now I get very shy because she understands.
I understand you.
It means like I'm going to protect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, they don't say in real world.
Yeah, but sometimes you
It's just
see
drama.
in drama. Yeah, drama. But it's too romantic,
Yeah.
I think.
I want to give a message from here to the world. Don't watch so much drama. Come and experience real life first, right?
That's true.
Du är så vacker. Så det ger solen en anledning att skina.
Wow.
Wow. This one is hard.
You're so beautiful. You give the sun a reason to shine.
Wow.
It doesn't look like something European or... I feel like it might be indie.
Oh, yeah, this is a good one. Dina läppar smakar som vin och ikväll vill jag bli berusad.
Okay. Like it looks so different to me right now. Like I feel like it's something European right now and like something Germanic, but not German.
Another hint.
What's the letter it starts with?
The letter it starts with? S.
Can you say it again? This one?
Yeah.
Not because I like the compliment.
I'll say it as many times as you like. Om det hade varit kriminellt att vara snygg hade du fått livstid.
Okay, this is like something European because I hear no criminal.
Dues, you said, right?
Det är så.
Dueso. Is it a European language?
Yes.
Swedish?
Holy cow.
Swedish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, because I have friends from Sweden.
Ah.
Hello again.
Oh, you're a beautiful girl.
You are a girl.
I
What?
thought it was a girl.
What? Really? Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hey.
Difficult.
Usually I've got some bad stereotypes about like Spanish, but the Spanish one was quite good, I think. But that's not the winner. To me, like, okay, I think it was Korean, mainly because I couldn't understand like what it meant.
I don't know. I just think Spanish sounds maybe the most sexiest of the languages I've heard today. Yeah, I didn't know much of Catalan. The sound of that, that was really nice as well.
Now, since my husband is Korean, Korean was attractive, I think, because that's why maybe I fell in love with them, right? But also, it's really hard to decide because Castellano and also the Canton language, it sounds also very attractive. I don't know, maybe it's because of their tonation. I don't know why, but even though I don't know the meaning, it sounds like very natural, very confident. So I like that language too.
여러분 안녕하세요. 노경진입니다. 한국에서는 발렌타인데이가 되면 다른 나라와 마찬가지로 사랑하는 사람에게 초콜릿을 선물합니다. 또 평소 좋아하던 사람에게 사랑을 고백하면서 초콜릿을 선물하기도 하고요. 이번 레슨에서는 한국 사람들이 2월 14일 발렌타인데이를 어떻게 보내는지 알아보겠습니다. 2월 14일 발렌타인데이 외에도 한국에는 4월 14일 블랙데이도 있습니다. 여러분은 이 블랙데이가 어떤 날인지 알고 계세요? 정답은 이 비디오 마지막에 알려드릴게요. 발렌타인데이 날 사랑하는 사람에게 고백하고 싶은데 용기가 없을 때 어떻게 해야 할까요? 한국에서는 이날 고백을 대신해주는 서비스를 이용할 수 있습니다. 이 서비스를 이용하면 서비스 회사에서 상대방에게 대신 찾아가서 초콜릿을 전달하며 사랑을 대신 고백해준다고 하네요. 발렌타인데이가 되면 또 사랑 메시지를 공개된 장소에서 보여주는 행사도 여기저기서 열립니다. 서울 한 봉판에 있는 커다란 전광판에 사랑하는 사람의 이름과 사랑 고백 메시지를 보여주는 거죠. 최근에는 인터넷 사이트에서 무료로 사랑 고백 메시지를 띄워주는 서비스가 인기라고 하네요. 발렌타인데이에 공연장과 같은 곳에서는 연인들에게 초콜릿을 나눠주고 공연 중간에 키스타임을 마련해줍니다. 키스타임은 공연 중간에 갑자기 불을 꺼서 사랑하는 사람과 키스를 할 수 있는 시간인데요. 한국의 연인들에게는 공개된 장소에서 키스하는 것보다 이런 키스타임이 더 인기라고 하네요. 여러분 그거 아세요? 요즘에는 발렌타인데이에 초콜릿 대신 떡으로 만든 케이크를 선물하면서 남들과 다른 발렌타인데이를 보내는 사람들이 많아지고 있다고 합니다. 자, 그럼 여기서 오늘의 퀴즈 정답 알려드릴게요. 한국에서는 4월 14일을 블랙데이라고 부릅니다. 이날은 사랑하는 사람 없이 혼자서 발렌타인데이를 보낸 사람들이 친구들과 함께 짜장면을 먹는 날이라고 하네요. 이번 레슨 어떠셨어요? 새롭게 알게 된 내용들 많이 있으셨나요? 여러분의 나라에서는 발렌타인데이를 어떻게 보내나요? koreanclass101.com 코멘트란에 남겨주세요. 그럼 다음 시간에 만나요.
Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Does having a study partner help you learn a language faster? For most people, having a friend or romantic partner who is a native speaker of their target language dramatically improves their ability to master the language. In this video, we'll talk about some ways to help you build relationships with people. We'll also talk about 3 reasons having a native speaker partner can improve your language fluency. First, knowing a native speaker helps you better understand the culture. Knowing a native speaker gets you connected with the culture in ways that no lessons or textbooks ever could. Native speakers are better informed about the latest slang expressions and know interesting places to eat and hang out. Having a friend or partner who is a native speaker can dramatically improve your understanding of the language. In addition to language, you can learn about cultural practices, gestures, and relationships. Second, having a native speaker partner increases your exposure to the language. Practice makes perfect is a well-known expression that is certainly true for language learning. When you have a friend, romantic partner, or study buddy, you speak to them through text messages, phone calls, and basic interaction. These are all opportunities for you to practice the language. Making an effort to practice will help your vocabulary quickly expand beyond simple greetings, flirtatious words, and basic comments to deeper, more meaningful conversations. Third, a supportive partner is the best study aid you can find. We all make mistakes, especially when trying to learn a new language. But if you have a supportive partner, they can gently point out your mistakes and help you find better ways to express yourself. And if your native speaker study partner is also your romantic partner, your motivation will likely be even higher than someone who does not have a romantic relationship with a native speaker. Now, let's look at 3 ways our language learning program helps you learn even faster if you have a native speaker partner. First, all resources and materials are available in English and in your target language. Studying with a partner is special because it's an opportunity for both of you to learn a new language. That's why every single lesson, transcript, vocabulary list, and resource on our website is available in English and in your target language. You can learn from each other. Second, lessons are designed to help you understand and engage with culture. On our website, our focus is to help our students learn practical vocabulary and phrases that are actually used in everyday conversation. This means that from your very first lesson, you can start applying what you learn immediately. So if you want to go out to a restaurant, play games, or attend a social function with your partner, you'll have the vocabulary and phrases necessary to have a great time. Third, access to special resources dedicated to romantic phrases. If your study partner is your romantic partner, we have resources to help you communicate your feelings correctly. Our language learning program has special sections and tools to teach you love words, phrases, and cultural insights. Of course, please remember that simply being in a relationship is no substitute for studying. Communication is key to every relationship, whether romantic or not. If you fail to continue expanding your vocabulary and you stop learning the language on your own, your relationships may suffer or fizzle out. Without question, spending time with native speakers can help you dramatically improve your language proficiency. But this is no replacement for focused studying. It's essential to help facilitate better communication and master the language. So, if you're ready to finally learn a new language the fast, fun, and easy way, sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Signing up takes less than 30 seconds, and you'll start speaking from your very first lesson. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Want to speak real Korean from your first lesson? Sign up for your free lifetime account at KoreanClass101.com.
Being able to speak freely with native speakers is an amazing ability in itself. But being able to speak freely to a whole new group of people opens you up to possible new relationships. Most people don't realize that spending the time to build relationships in a foreign language can actually help you improve your language skills dramatically. In this video, we look at how making relationships in a foreign language can help you learn the language faster. The benefits of having friends and partners who speak a foreign language. First, it's motivational. One of the greatest struggles for anyone learning a second language is motivation. 9 times out of 10, learners start out their language learning journey with loads of enthusiasm, only to see it gradually wane over time. Try as they may, it's difficult to maintain the spark they once shared with their new language. So why not borrow energy from a different part of your life? When you make relationships with people in your target language, all the excitement of a new relationship carries directly over into your learning. Suddenly, you have a very rewarding reason to improve your skills and keep practicing. As your partner or your friends get involved, you will also have the advantage of a constant source of support and encouragement. Second, it makes language learning practical. Studying vocabulary and grammar is a vital part of language learning, whether you use a podcast, textbook, app, or find yourself in a classroom. However, as great as studying is, a language really only starts to come alive once you start using it in everyday life. There's a huge difference between a scripted conversation in a lesson plan and a real-life conversation with a native speaker. Building relationships with native speakers will give you the chance to talk in your target language often. Furthermore, it will be in a way that feels natural. You'll learn the words in the context, which is hugely important. Third, it's fun. One of the greatest benefits is that it allows you to practice without having it feel like practice. Oftentimes, you'll find yourself so wrapped up in the conversation that you forget you're using a foreign language. This takes a lot of the pressure off and helps you focus on communication over trying to speak absolutely perfectly. You also get to learn about a whole new culture from your partner or friends, so you're not only learning language skills, but also about the cultures that surround your target language. The risks of having friends and partners who speak a foreign language. First, it's easy to miscommunicate. When it comes to relationships, humans can easily misunderstand each other. So it can be hard when building relationships in your target language when you or your partner's lack of ability in each other's respective native tongue can lead to miscommunications that would otherwise be avoidable. Depending on the language you're speaking, a simple mistranslation or mispronounced word can drastically change the meaning of a sentence. As long as you can afford each other some extra patience and the benefit of the doubt, then you should be able to overcome this pitfall. Second, your language skills could suffer if your relationships don't work out. If all your language practice is wrapped up in one person and your relationship with that person doesn't work out, then your language learning could take a big hit. So it's best not to put all your hopes for language growth on one area, relationship or otherwise. You don't want to risk losing motivation, so try to find it in many different areas. An idea for building relationships in a foreign language. Make games out of getting to know one another. Sometimes, opening up in any new friendship or partnership can be hard. Add in the added struggle of a new language, and it can feel impossible to share your true feelings with others. So instead of trying to take first interactions so seriously and talking about the usual things like the weather or work, try to ask new, interesting questions. Try to figure out what the other person's hobbies are without asking directly, or what kind of job they have. This will give you a chance to stretch your language skills in a new way, and you'll probably get some funny answers out of it too. Being comfortable being silly or making language mistakes is a great way to bond with someone, even if you've just met. Relationships in a foreign language have a lot more benefits to offer than drawbacks. Don't be scared to open up to people and make mistakes. And for even more help to build relationships in your target language, check out our complete language learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account by clicking on the link in the description. Get tons of resources to have you speaking in your target language. And if you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a new language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Hello.
라면 먹고 갈래?
Okay. This sounds like something like Chinese or Vietnamese to me.
마음에 들어서 그러는데 전화번호 좀 알려주시겠어요?
Okay, this is Korean. It sounds a bit like Japanese, but it's not Japanese, so I guess it's Korean. I'm not sure.
Okay, few more.
Okay.
당신의 눈동자에 건배.
With this one, I feel like it's Chinese, but like the previous one, I thought it was like Korean, but
라면 먹고 갈래?
This is obvious for me.
Really?
Korean, right? My husband is Korean.
Oh, I see. Okay. So
Yeah,
did
it's
he use this
so
phrase
cute.
to you?
No. He usually says 정말 비싸. It
sorry?
means so expensive. Like,
아, 정말
정말
비싸.
always. He hates spending money. That's what I know from Korean. 정말 비싸.
Really? He didn't use any pickup lines to you in Korean?
Maybe 사랑해요?
Oh,
It's very
that's
classic
sweet.
though.
Yeah. It means, do you want to drop by my house and eat instant noodle with me?
Say it again.
라면 먹고 갈래?
Interesting.
So it literally means, do you want to have instant noodle with me? But behind there's another meaning that you can drop by my place and I don't know what they will do. But yeah.
They really use it? I mean,
Well,
it's just
this line is from a movie, so actually everyone knows. So if you use that, everyone knows, that person wants something from me. So people don't use it in real life, but everyone knows this line, so they use it as a joke. Like, hey,
like, do you want to have
some instant noodle? Yeah.
Oh, I see. But I think Korean is really cute language. I think many people in the world think that way. It's really cute. Yeah.
Good to hear that. Yeah. 타.
That's it.
Yeah. 타.
Ta. Like I hear like some tonalities. So like Okay. So let's say Korean.
But please remember this line. 라면 먹고 갈래? Because
먹고 갈래.
this line is usually used by female.
Oh.
So it's like,
I will
my
try.
place.
Today I will try.
Yeah. 라면 먹고 갈래?
라면 먹고 갈래?
Yeah.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, in Turkey, very popular Korean dramas and K-pop. I think if you go to Turkey, then you will have many fans.
Awesome.
Like I think it's the ya at the
Ya?
end. Yeah.
I should have removed you at the end to make it more tricky.
Yeah, because I've heard that it's the same in Japanese and Korean.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then which sentences sounds most attractive to you?
Attractive. Attractive.
Nothing.
Like can you say it again?
라면 먹고 갈래?
Okay.
Or 마음에 들어서 그러는데 전화번호 좀 알려주시겠어요?
Okay. It's a bit complicated for this one.
And 당신의 눈동자에 건배.
건배.
Cheers to your eyes.
Okay.
Because Korean people drink a lot.
Oh, we can say that like it has a meaning in Korean or
Yes.
Okay.
Or the another one I used was 어디서 타는 냄새 안 나요? 내 마음이 불타고 있잖아요.
Okay. So like to me the yo is long, it sounds too much like a yo in the street.
Okay.
Like, so not that part, but maybe like the first one with the
라면 먹고 갈래?
the kolle or something like that.
the 라면 먹고 갈래? How about
Like-
this? 야, 타.
Like too basic.
Really? It means, hey, like get in my car.
Just ta.
yeah,
like-
타. 타 means get in.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ta.
타.
Okay.
So that means I have a car word. Isn't that cool?
Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. In this video, we'll be talking about 10 breakup lines. 나는 일에 집중해야 해. I need to focus on my career. Not a good excuse. I heard this phrase as kind of similar thing when I had to break up with someone else. It didn't feel good to hear that actually. Like, I feel like, okay, I'm here and the work it is here and someone choose work over me. So it was not a good experience to hear that. So they say like, 일에 집중해야 돼. I need to focus on my career. So 데이트할 시간 없어. I don't have any time to date. 난 그냥 이런 종류의 연애를 위한 준비가 안 됐어. I'm just not ready for this kind of relationship. 난 그냥 이런 종류의 연애를 위한 준비가 안 돼 있어. I'm just not ready for this kind of relationship. And some people say that like 아직 결혼할 준비가 안 돼 있어. I'm not ready to get married. It's kind of similar expression that you can use in that kind of situation. If someone says 난 그냥 이런 종류의 연애를 할 준비가 안 돼 있어, or 난 결혼할 준비가 안 돼 있어, oh, be so sad. 내 공간이 필요해. I need my space. 내 공간이 필요해. I need my space. In the same way, some people also say 내 사생활이 필요해. I need my privacy. Some of my friends who really meet their boyfriend, girlfriend almost every day. In that case, I think the other person might say that 내 공간이 필요해. 내 시간이 필요해. I need my space. I need my time to his or her girlfriend or boyfriend. 너는 내게 과분한 사람이야. You deserve better. And if I hear that, I might be blaming myself of why I like this kind of person, saying 너는 내게 과분한 사람이야. You deserve better. But here we have the very good word, 과분한, which means that you have to deserve more than something. 우리 그냥 친구하자. Let's just be friends. 우리 그냥 친구하자. Let's just be friends. I don't know how other cultures work with this phrase, but in Korea, like, there are literally 0% of the case that ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend become a friend. So if someone says 우리 그냥 친구하자 in Korean, knowing that situation, I don't think it really means let's be friends. I think it means just nice way to say let's break up. 우리 진도가 너무 빠른 것 같아. I think we are moving too fast. 우리 진도가 너무 빠른 것 같아. I think we are moving too fast. There are some people from traditional families, so they have their limitation of what they can do with their boyfriend or girlfriend before getting married. In that kind of situation, the girlfriend might say that 우리 진도가 너무 빠른 것 같아. We are moving too fast. 우리는 다른 사람을 만나기 시작해야 해. We should start seeing other people. 우리는 다른 사람을 만나기 시작해야 돼. We should start seeing other people. Yeah, here there's the word that we use often, like 다른 사람, other people. So, for example, 다른 사람 만나고 있어. Are you seeing other people? Like if you feel like the other person is cheating on you, then you can say that. 나는 너에게 충분하지 않아. I'm not good enough for you. And they also say that 나보다 더 좋은 사람을 만날 수 있을 거야. You'll be able to meet someone better than me. 이게 최선이야. It's for the best. So yeah, here we have very nice word 최선 in a worse situation. You know, if you think that's the best for two of you, you can say that 이게 최선이야. It's for the best. Or in the other way, if your boyfriend or girlfriend want to break up with you, then you can say that 이게 최선이야. Is it for the best? 난 그냥 너를 더 이상 사랑하지 않아. I just don't love you anymore. 난 그냥 너를 더 이상 사랑하지 않아. I just don't love you anymore. I think it's kind of the best way to actually to break up with someone else because, yeah, that's the truth. There's one very popular TV commercial and there they actually said that 사랑은 움직이는 거야, which literally means love is something moving from here, moving to the other place. So, you know, if you have the kind of feeling your love was with this person and it's moved to the other, you can say that 난 더 이상 너를 사랑하지 않아. 사랑은 움직이는 거야. Okay, that's all 10 breakup lines. Have you heard some of this? Leave us a comment in Korean. Okay, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Top Words. In this lesson, we'll be talking about 10 most romantic ideas for date. Let's begin. 촛불로 장식된 저녁 식사, candlelit dinner. 촛불로 장식된 저녁 식사, candlelit dinner. Yeah, I think it was very romantic to have a candlelit dinner, which I never had before. I think some restaurants can prepare that for you. I'm not sure if it is a good idea to do that at home though. I can see these days people buy electronic candle instead of the real one. And put it around the table to have a kind of candlelit dinner. 촛불로 장식된 저녁 식사. In a sentence, you can say 촛불로 장식된 저녁 식사는 로맨틱해요. A candlelit dinner is romantic. 긴 산책을 하다. To go for a long walk. 긴 산책을 하다. To go for a long walk. Yeah, I think that's good idea, especially these days, because when you take a seat, people usually do something on their smartphones, even though there's someone else on the other side. But when you take a long walk, I think that's kind of a good chance to have a conversation each other, not doing something else. In a sentence, you can say, 사랑하는 사람과 긴 산책을 하는 건 기분 전환에 좋아요. Which means going for a long walk with your loved one is very refreshing. 볼링 치러 가다. To go bowling. 볼링 치러 가다. To go bowling. Even though not many people go for bowling these days, I think you can easily find some places to go bowling in some cities. And I think it can be very special for a date because not many people do that. And, it's not too much like comparing to other sports. So I think you can try to go bowling if you want to do something special for your date. In a sentence, you can say, 볼링 치러 갈래? Do you want to go bowling? 아쿠아리움에 가다. To go to the aquarium. 아쿠아리움에 가다. To go to the aquarium. There's another word meaning aquarium, which is 수족관. But aquarium sounds more like fancy, modern comparing to 수족관. You can find some nice aquariums, especially in Seoul. So definitely you can try to go some of the places for date. In a sentence, you can say, 아쿠아리움에 가면 물고기를 많이 볼 수 있어요. Which means if you go to aquarium, you can see a lot of fish. 오페라에 가다. To go to the opera. 오페라에 가다. To go to the opera. If you want to go to the opera, I think 예술의 전당, the Seoul Arts Center, would be the best place to go. There will be always the opera ongoing, so you can go and try one of them. In a sentence, you can say, 예술의 전당에서 공연하는 오페라에 갔어요. I went to the opera performed at Seoul Arts Center. 동물원에 가다. To go to the zoo. 동물원에 가다. To go to the zoo. There's one popular zoo, or we say safari, in the amusement park named Everland. If you go there, you can get on the bus and go around the zoo, which we also call safari, and see the lions, like tigers, sleeping in the wild. In a sentence, you can say, 사자를 보러 동물원에 갔어요. I went to the zoo to see lions. 소풍을 가다. To have a picnic. 소풍을 가다. To have a picnic. These days, I heard that many people go on a picnic near the Han River. Like when you go to the Han River, there's parks around the river. And that's a very good place to have a picnic, especially in the summer, because it's not that hot and the scenery is great. So if you want to take a picnic, I think 한강공원, parks near the Han River, would be the best place to go. 소풍을 가기 위해 도시락을 쌌어요. I packed a lunch to go on a picnic. 저녁 먹고 영화 보다. To have dinner and see a movie. 저녁 먹고 영화 보다. To have dinner and see a movie. I think this is the most common thing that couples do in Korea when they have a date. Because there are a lot of movie theaters, it's not expensive, and if you pay a little bit extra, then you can have a special seat where you can sit together with your loved one on the same couch, on the same bed too. In a sentence, you can say, 내일 저녁 먹고 영화 보자. Let's have dinner and see a movie tomorrow. 페리를 타다. To take a ferry ride. 페리를 타다. To take a ferry ride. If you live in Seoul, I think you definitely have to take a ferry ride in the Han River. It takes about 1 hour and you can see a lot of great scenery around the river. Especially for a date, I think that's one of the best things that you can try, especially in Seoul. In a sentence, you can say 한강에서 페리를 탈 수 있어요. Which means you can take a ferry ride at Han River. 해변을 걷다. To walk on the beach. 해변을 걷다. To walk on the beach. Seoul doesn't have any beach, so if you want to walk on the beach in South Korea, I think you have to go to another city. One popular city is Busan, which has the really popular beach called Haeundae. It's really long. I think it'll take about 15 to 20 minutes if you walk from the end to the other end. In a sentence, you can say 해변을 걷는 사람들이 많아요, which means there are many people walking on the beach. Okay, that's all 10 most romantic ideas for a date. I hope you like some of the ideas and try it. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you in the next video. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요.
Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.